Good morning, Facebook. Keck here with Builderall Information Products Training and Support Specialist. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Please feel free to ask any questions in the chat and realize there is a little bit of a delay, about a 20 to 40-second delay, depending on who you are and where you are. I wanted to talk today a little bit about, we're going to call this Motivation Monday. Motivation Monday. So I'm going to share my screen here. And I want to talk about the differences between an entrepreneur and a wantrepreneur. 10 differences. So this is going to be just real quick, something I kind of have an idea to do on Mondays called Motivation Monday. If you're just joining us, again, this is Keck. Thanks for joining us. We're on the Information Products Training and Support page with Builderall. And I'm just going to pull this up on our phone real quick to make sure that we are, in fact, live and everything's working. Let me see here if I can just go take a look here. And it looks like it's working. Go ahead and drop a comment if you could. That would be great, so I know you're here. So one of the things I've noticed when I'm looking at the questions that people answer to get into the group is a lot of people are expressing that they've been in Builderall a while or online a while, and they've never really executed. They've never really done anything. They've learned how to do stuff, but they haven't quite implemented. So that's why I think Motivation Monday is important to help you all understand, to motivate you to just go ahead and do it, to get over the hump and make it happen. So I'm going to start here with and just go through this quick presentation. It's only going to be about 10 or 15 minutes. So Monday morning motivation. Nowadays, people do not aspire to work for big company and climb the corporate ladder. They'd rather reach for success by having their own business. But there's a difference between entrepreneurs and wantrepreneurs, i.e. those who want to be entrepreneurs but don't quite pull it off. And there are a lot of people in that boat, let me tell you. So the first one, entrepreneurs believe in themselves while wantrepreneurs think it's all about themselves. Big distinction here. Wantrepreneurs think the business revolves around them. Entrepreneurs believe in themselves and in their team. They know they can't do it alone, that their team is essential for growth and success of the business. You know, we've got sometimes a little bit of a rugged individualism, John Wayne type attitude about business where I'm going to do it all by myself and boy, I'm going to show them. But that is a recipe for failure, for inaction. You cannot do it alone. You need other people. You need a team. Welcome to my team. You've got me to help you and all these other great people in the Builderall communities. So don't get caught up in that. I've got to do it myself to be successful. No, you need a team. Number two, entrepreneurs keep moving while wantrepreneurs keep complaining. Complaining is a disease. Here's a quote here. Ideas are easy. Implementation is hard. Boy, that's the truth. You know, you can be an idea man or woman all day long, but unless you implement, nothing will happen. Entrepreneurs make things happen, no matter how small a step forward it is. Wantrepreneurs are always looking for excuses and complain when it gets hard to get going. And it can be hard to get going, but just refuse complaining. If you ever catch yourself complaining, just say no. Complaining is a disease and a scourge to productivity. Number three, entrepreneurs don't let failure stop them, while wantrepreneurs easily get discouraged. Steve Jobs once said, I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Entrepreneurs carry on, learn from their mistakes, and work it off. Thomas Edison kept working on discovering the light bulb after failing 1,000 times. Wantrepreneurs get discouraged and stop altogether. This is a great inspiration here. Thomas Edison trying to find the filament that would work for the light bulb. How many times did he find the one that didn't work? Over 1,000. So the point is, keep going. Don't look at failure as the end. Look at failure as part of the process. You know, Babe Ruth was one of the most successful hitters in baseball, but he also had one of the highest strikeout numbers. because it's all about getting up to bat and swinging. Sure, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts, but you're going to have some home runs too. And if you're looking for to hit the home run every time, again, that's a recipe for disaster and inaction. So don't let failure stop you. It's part of the process. It's called education. Number four, entrepreneurs aim to be the best, while wantrepreneurs aim to be rich. Chase the vision, not the money. The money will end up following you. Tony Heish, CEO of Zappos, said that. Entrepreneurs work to be the best in their industry, to leave their mark on the world. They believe in the adage, passion before profits. Money to them is just a side benefit, a prize for doing a good job. Wantrepreneurs work for the money only. Now, this is important too. If you're just money focused, you will not be as focused as you need to be on the value you're trying to add and give to people, for which they will gladly give you money. So just turn that around and make sure you're more focused on what you're doing, on your passion, than you are on the money, and be assured the money will follow. Let me check in with Facebook here, see if anybody's commenting. I don't see anybody commenting yet. So maybe we're not live at all, but that's okay. If that's the case, we'll just do it again. So number five, entrepreneurs work hard for the business, while wantrepreneurs work hard for their image. This is so important. Thomas Edison said genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Entrepreneurs work hard to make their business a success. They're too busy working to worry about what other people think about them. Wantrepreneurs, on the other hand, don't have the patience to work on the business. They look for shortcuts and prefer to spend their time making people think they are already a success. You know, if you care about people's approval, you become their prisoner. Think about that for a second. Don't worry what other people are thinking about you. Goes back to the I can do it myself, look at me. That's not the greatest attitude to have. You want to have the attitude that you're going to work hard, and your image is all about working hard. You don't worry about people seeing you as the expert or as the guru or as the successful person. Just be yourself, be authentic, and share what you have with people, and that will come across. Number six, entrepreneurs work to get what they need, while wantrepreneurs wait for it to be given. Any time is a good time to start a company. That's a great quote there. True entrepreneurs do not wait for funding or additional resources to start and keep on going. They find ways to raise capital and work to get additional funds. Wantrepreneurs don't do anything until they get the capital they think they need to get the business off the ground. You know, you may have heard this before. It's a lot easier to steer a moving car. Think about that. If your car's not moving, you try to turn the wheel, you're not steering it in any direction because you're not moving. And that's what it's like when you're waiting for everything to be perfect. Maybe you fall into analysis paralysis and you're trying to steer that car that's not even moving and it's going nowhere. So don't wait for anything to be given to you. Don't wait for the time to be right. Just start and have faith that as you start and you're committed to traveling that path, that the path will be revealed to you as you travel. Entrepreneurs adapt to changes quickly, while wantrepreneurs call for meetings. When there are changes in business environment, entrepreneurs are able to act quickly to adapt, oftentimes finding opportunities in the challenge. Whether it's a better way of doing something or tapping a previously unknown market, wantrepreneurs, on the other hand, are often shaken by change and are too busy discussing every little aspect of change during meetings to adjust on the changes. Therefore, they're often left behind. This is so true. How entrepreneurs says oftentimes finding opportunities in the change. That's kind of how I define entrepreneur brain is you're always seeing opportunities. This pandemic came on and I looked downstairs at my mother-in-law, my wife's sewing room with 3 sewing machines set up. And I thought, ladies, we got to start making some masks here. We got to make some money. There's an opportunity. So the entrepreneur adapts to changes and even finds opportunities in them. Don't look at changes as, oh, ruin my plan. No, changes are usually opportunities. You just have to train yourself to find the opportunities in the changes. Number 8, entrepreneurs innovate while wantrepreneurs procrastinate. You just have to pay attention to what people need and what has not been done. Same idea. You see an opportunity in the marketplace, what people need, and where that need is not being fulfilled. And that's our time to jump in. Entrepreneurs don't wait for the perfect idea to come to their mind. They know it doesn't have to be original or unique to make it successful. Often the best idea is seeing the gap or the need to improve on what already exists. And a lot of successful businesses started with the entrepreneur needing something he or she could not find anywhere else. That's true. You ever be using a product or doing something and thought, this would be great if it just had whatever. That whatever may be your $1,000,000 idea. So do not procrastinate. Put that in the category of complaining. It is a scourge to productivity. And the best way to combat procrastination is just to put it off. That's what I like to do. So number 9, entrepreneurs are risk takers while wantrepreneurs are risk adverse. Ray Kroc, founder of McDonald's, famously said, if you're not a risk taker, you should get the hell out of business. And that is so true. Think about Babe Ruth, like we spoke about before. You got to be willing to strike out to hit the home run. The business world is tough and only a handful survive the cutthroat arena. Entrepreneurs are not afraid to risk their funds, image, or business because they believe in their business, their product. They know the risks involved and yet they put out. Wantrepreneurs, on the other hand, would rather bet on a sure thing. If you're looking for the sure thing, you're probably going to spend all your time looking and looking and looking instead of building and doing. So be a risk taker. And number 10, lastly, entrepreneurs are driven by their passion, while wantrepreneurs are driven by someone else's passion. That's always how I felt as an employee. I always felt like I was building somebody else's dream because that's really what I was doing. Choose a job that you like and you'll never work a day in your life. You've probably heard that before. So be driven by your passion. An entrepreneur is driven by his passion for his business. It is something he loves to do, something he believes in. Wantrepreneurs follow the trend simply because it has proven successful already. So be an entrepreneur. Follow your passion. Let me go here and stop my screen share so we can look at you in the face here. And just going to check in with Facebook. Hey, great. Somebody's there. Means it's working. Jose, thank you. Richard, mindset is all important. Yes, I mean, it's all about the mindset. We've all got the same opportunities and tools. It's training our mind to have the perception to see those opportunities and to push forward. So again, I just want to encourage you real quickly, friends. Motivation Monday, you probably have enough knowledge. You probably have enough skill to be making money in business right now, to be making money online right now. And I encourage you to just move forward, put aside the complaining, put aside the procrastination, be an entrepreneur, not a wantrepreneur, and make your dreams come true. And let's do it together. Let's build it with Builderall. All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off now. I appreciate you being with me, and I look forward to speaking with you again tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. And until then,